This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
We begin tonight with a storm alert as people head out for the Memorial Day weekend. Right now, parts of the region are under severe thunderstorm warnings. We've had several popping up in the last hour. It is bringing hail and strong winds. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. We could be in for several rounds of severe weather this weekend. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell. A lot happening right now, Scott.
There is a lot going on right now, and it's all around these thunderstorms that are up to our north at the moment and out to our west. Let's go through the warnings very quickly. You notice most of the action is north of St. Louis. This has been the most active area. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning, and the strongest storm is probably right now near Hillsborough, Illinois. It is moving northeast, so that is in eastern portions and central portions of Montgomery County in Illinois. Southwestern portions of Macoupin County and eastern portions of Jersey County. That storm is still strong. Some of that's trying to get into northern Madison County, and then it's flash flood warnings, and flash flooding is a very big concern. Look at all the cloud to ground lightning with this. Torrential rainfall. Rainfall rates are over 4 to 5 inches an hour. Now, it's not continuous like that, but we've had some pockets here where we're showing 6 to 7 inches of radar estimated rainfall, especially here across parts of Macoupin County, but a good 3 to 5 inches. And we already have water over the road on Highway 79 reported here as you go up into parts of Pike County. So flash flood warnings in effect for areas north of St. Louis. The severe thunderstorm watch is in effect for much of the rest of the area. And this whole area of showers and thunderstorms will continue to evolve and percolate across the region now through about 1 o'clock. Our main threats for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail, and that flood threat is a very real threat. Don't drive through flooded roads. Keep your phone charged, the notifications turned on, and if you have additional plans this weekend to be outside, maybe you're camping, well, make sure you know your safe place and your shelter options because Sunday is another active weather day across the bi-state region.
All right, Scott. Meteorologist Tracy Henson is monitoring conditions from the storm tracker. Tracy, a little while ago you were moving through Wentzville. Where are you now?
I'm just about in Ferguson. I passed the airport here a few minutes ago. We are headed eastbound and we are looking at quite the deck of storms that is off and to our north over into Illinois. Bit hard to see, but you can see over that hotel there. Just, it must look like nighttime in this area. Very heavy rainfall. This is a big deck of cumulonimbus, but that bottom layer, that's the nimbostratus you're looking at. That has some very heavy rainfall rates within it. We've seen a couple of lightning strikes from this distance as well, but it's just been a very impressive storm system, and pretty much from about 4 p.m. when I started in the storm tracker till now, we've been looking at this big bank of very heavy rainfall further up to our north. So like I said before, it must look like nighttime for the people in Jerseyville and Hardin and those areas further up to our north. We'll continue to track tonight along with Scott Connell, and we'll keep you posted on any storms that continue to develop. In the Storm Tracker, I'm Tracy Henson, 5 on your side.
To keep up to date on the forecast for this holiday weekend, anytime you can just text the word weather to 314-425-5355 and we will send you the latest link.
We continue to follow that developing situation at a water treatment facility in unincorporated St. Charles County. Investigators say about 6 hours ago, 4 people were taken to the hospital after a gas exposure at the plant. It's located on Highway 94 in Defiance. 5 on your side's Robert Townsend has been there for several hours. He is live there now with the latest.
Hey there, Kelly. Right now, this water treatment plant is temporarily shut down as a result of this afternoon's gas exposure. Take a look at our video and you can see yellow tape is still blocking the entrance. Investigators tell us around noon, 3 workers and a trucker here at Public Water Supply District Number 2 started complaining they were having trouble breathing after being exposed to a dangerous gas. Kevin Dunn, the executive director at the water treatment facility, says the exposure happened after a trucker accidentally put hydrogen fluoride in the wrong 15,000-gallon tank that was outside. Now, we're told the chemical produces a byproduct of chlorine gas. 2 people suffered life-threatening injuries. The 2 others' symptoms were less serious.
What's going on now is we have the hazardous materials team working to determine the condition at the water facility plant now. We have isolated the hazardous zone to just the plant, so the area residents are not in danger.
Now, the director says this facility is expected to be closed all weekend. He also says they have a separate source of water to deliver to their more than 40,000 customers. And by the way, that cleanup, we're told, should last for several more hours. Live in Defiance, Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Tonight, we learned the very latest on a case that made national news in March. Just this week, a judge ruled a 15-year-old girl will remain in the juvenile court system as opposed to the adult system. This stems from a viral video right here showing a high school fight near Hazelwood East. Justina Cornell has the latest from the newsroom. Justina.
Well, and earlier today, I spoke with the attorney for 15-year-old Maurice DeClue. She's accused of leaving another Hazelwood East student with brain damage. Now, DeClue's attorney tells me they're happy with the judge's latest decision.
So the case is staying in juvenile court, and she's not being certified to the adult court.
Attorney Greg Smith hoped for this decision.
If a 15-year-old were to be convicted as an adult, that stays with that child for the rest of their life.
His client is 15-year-old Maurice DeClue. She's accused of leaving another student, Kaylee Gain, with brain damage.
She's still presumed innocent. Just because we talk about the seriousness of the offense does not mean that she's guilty of that offense.
It's a case that garnered national attention through a viral video. Politicians, including Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey, called for DeClue to be certified as an adult.
What we wanted also went along with what the statute says, and the statute that the judge is required to follow. We met each one of those factors.
Smith explained a judge looks at several factors when making this decision, including previous history. DeClue has none.
My client also very happy, her family very happy. It's a really stressful, tense situation because you just, in situations like this, with the amount of attention the case has gotten, with the allegation as serious as it is, very tense, stressful situation. So there's some relief, but now our focus obviously shifts to the next part of the case.
Earlier this month, Gain's family said the 16-year-old spent a month in the hospital, followed by 2 weeks in a rehabilitation center. Gain is still undergoing physical and mental health therapy and will require at least one more surgery. As the case continues, DeClue remains detained.
She wants to come home. Her family wants her home.
Now, I did reach out to Gain's attorney for comment or any other updates this morning, but we haven't heard back just yet. Next week, there will be a case management conference. That's where the parties will meet, figure out what's next, and a judge will hear from both sides.
Coming up, a Baldwin man who pleaded guilty in a Mizzou hazing case learns his punishment.
Plus, we verify claims Congresswoman Cori Bush is making about her opponent, St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell.
And we continue in storm alert this evening. A new severe thunderstorm warning, this one including the northeast corner of Lincoln County, up into parts of Pike, Calhoun, over into Jersey and Greene County. That's the storm near Ellsbury. Could be producing some large hail. We also have another new severe thunderstorm warning that includes Madison and Macoupin counties. That's for this part of the storm that's around Staunton on 55. Stay inside, away from windows and doors as these strong to severe thunderstorms continue to move across the area.